Hey there, it's Amanda, and I am Beyond Birth Doula. I wanted to do a little intro video to explain who I am and what I do. So the service that I provide, I am a certified lactation counselor, and I am a professionally trained postpartum doula. So most of the time, people, when I tell them that, are like, yeah, okay, but like, what do you do? So the services I provide as a certified lactation counselor is helping moms with breastfeeding. Breastfeeding isn't always natural or easy. Sometimes there needs to be more support after we leave the hospital. And that's what I'm here for. I've been educated and have reliable resources and continually growing my knowledge in the area of breastfeeding. So how I provide these services, I have a pre-baby class, which is just the nitty-gritty, getting the exact questions answered, kind of an overall beginning class. The second thing I provide is actual breastfeeding class, which is more encompassing the whole beginning to breastfeeding, giving you the best start to breastfeeding once the baby is born. And the most important service I have is a postpartum lactation support, which is when I do an in-home visit or a FaceTime consult and kind of check the baby's latch, go over every questions that may be coming up, any concerns that are coming up, do an overall evaluation of how breastfeeding is going since being released from the hospital. The other thing that I do is I'm a postpartum doula, which is usually kind of questioned as to what that is. Most people have heard of a birth doula, which is a woman who assists another woman in childbirth and labor and being supportive in the laboring birth process. Now let's make it clear, birth doulas are not midwives, not doctors, have no medical background in that sense. I myself am a postpartum doula, so I'm there after the mom gets released from the hospital and goes home. I'm there to help with the baby situation, to make sure that they are comfortable with knowing everything that little newborn life needs. I'm also there for breastfeeding support, because that's a big one, to make sure the baby is getting the nutrition that they need. Also sibling care. Having more than one child can be a little overwhelming in that postpartum time frame. I'm there to help with siblings, light housework, pets, guests, laundry, getting all that good stuff that needs to be done, that sometimes when we have outside guests and family come to visit, they're not really wanting to be there to do your laundry or run errands. They're there to hold the baby and love on the baby. So as a postpartum doula, I'm there to help fill in where you need me. Being a military spouse, I understand that some of us aren't exactly privileged to having family nearby, and so we depend on a lot of other people for that. I'm here to help in that way as a postpartum doula. So those are the areas that I cover. That's the services at this point that I have training on. But please stay tuned to future trainings that I have in the process. But until then, if you need a certified lactation counselor in any which way, or a postpartum doula to help you get past that rough time of transitioning home from the hospital as a new growing family, please let me know. All my services are non-judgmental free. I am there to support you in how you want to raise your newborn, your children, and adapt to life and parenthood. Thanks.